Elliot here, Roosted Rescue. I see her comment. Let me see if I can go to live chat. I'm in live chat now. Welcome everybody. That wind is crazy today. And I just decided to go ahead and take this first load over there today before all this rain and snow and everything hits. So, plus, got a little surprise for Ed. I found a solar charge controller at my local Harbor Freight. So that's why I'm going over there, just kind of all of a sudden, a little bit unplanned. So I'm going to get that over there to him so he doesn't have to use the generator so much. What's up, Heather Hopper? What's up, Willis Dockery? Hey, hey. That wind is blowing me around pretty good today. Crazy. What's that say? Camp Silky? How you doing? From Michigan? We got Tiny Tim Posey in here. Well, it says Tiny Tim Posey now instead of Tiny Tim. You change your name? Man, the wind's crazy. Oh, you changed name? Alright. Alright. Man, terrible service over here. You're in with a mission. Yeah, Willis, I hope I'm back now. It's showing that I'm back. I got kind of down in a little bit of a gully there, and I got another one to go down in here in just a minute. So I might lose you guys again for a little bit. So my brother come out yesterday and he helped me do some milling. We got a whole bunch done. A whole bunch. I don't think I can really get over 55. That wind is over the road. It's crazy. It wasn't so bad when I was headed north. But now that I'm headed east, it's just pushing me all over. It's real gusty. Elizabeth Rojas, a mission from God, prayers for safe travel. Thank you. Hope I don't miss anybody. Got Likeable in here, I see. Tiny Tim saying hi to Likeable, I think. Let's see here. Did I miss Likeable? There he is. He said, hey, brother. Apparently 60 mile an hour is too slow for him. I'm doing the speed limit right now, 60 on 60. Truck driver complaining about the wind. With a load on, too. This weather's going to do. Crazy ads with a load of lumber. Got a whole bunch milled up yesterday. Approximately stuff Granby right now. But anyway, we got a whole bunch milled up. About 300 square feet of siding, basically milled up, 3/4 by 6. And I got some beams from some telephone poles milled up. Hopefully it's enough for that part. But you're a good friend. Thank you for helping out. Well, hopefully he can help me out later on down the road or something. Just like Adam, you know, he said he's got a hot tin stove that I could get if I need it. I may have to go over there sometime and see about getting that from him. I would like like to have a wood-burning stove in the bus, for sure. Especially with the issues that I've had every now and then with that diesel heater. Gene Ackland says, let's say, there's dragonflies in here. I hope the winds are as bad. Or, really? Is that what you meant? Are as bad there as here. I about got blown off the road. Gene Ackland said, be careful. Always being careful, for sure. Likeable, he said, I have a truck now. Maybe I'll bring it to you. Really? That'd be cool. That'd be really awesome. So, I got some news on some big stuff today, but I can't talk about it yet. It's a secret. Something I had been planning on doing, but I guess somebody else is planning it, but I'm going to go help with that thing, I guess. I don't know. It's a little sooner than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully the weather will work with us here pretty soon. We can get all this stuff ready, get it over to Ed's, and get him a cabin. I don't know that we're going to finish it out for him. I think we're going to try to get the most of it done to where he can move into it. I believe there's someone coming out possibly to move his trailer. Someone bringing a wood-burning stove so we can get that set up. That wood-burning stove for him is going to be a major game changer because, I mean, right now it's costing an arm and a leg for kerosene. He can't find kerosene at the pump anywhere around there, and it's costing like $7 or $8 a gallon for kerosene for him to heat that camper. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure if you can get it at the pump, you know, at the truck stop or something somewhere, you can probably get it a bit cheaper. I don't know. But we couldn't find anything around there near him. Simply Jan said, I pick up the stove Saturday. Sweet. I'm taking a load out there of wood right now, some siding and some beams and a few other boards and stuff on there, some odd boards or whatever. We'll find them somewhere to use them. I've got somebody working on blueprints right now. I've seen some of the preliminary drawings and it's come together. It looks really nice, very professional, really awesome. So that'll make it really nice whenever we show up there. Whoever comes out to help build will have cut lists and everything. I definitely need people who know how to put a roof on, like metal roof. I can probably do it, but I'm not saying I'm the best at it. There's people out there that do that stuff professionally. So. Let's see. I think I missed some comments there. Oh, we got Mama V in here. Hey. Got four skins in here. Dragonfly said we can't even get propane installed for a heater till next year. That go. Man, I'd probably be trying to install that myself. But are you getting like a 500-gallon propane tank or something? I've got a 100-pound propane tank that I might be willing to sell. I've had it for a while. Likeable, he said, I'll help. Are you going to help build the cabin up there at, is that what you're talking about, Adam? Help build the cabin? You might talk to Mama V, and, you know, I don't know if you can go that far, but hopefully there'll be something going down there at Possum Run before too long. Let's see here. I think I might be getting behind here. Ben's Over Acres in here. Say hi, everyone. hope I don't miss anybody. If I miss you, I don't like say hi to you. Please like put it in all caps, like, and say like hi, and then the @ sign and Hood's Custom Shop, so it kind of tags me and I can see it a little easier. Gene Ackland said, sorry, don't know how to use a wrench. And don't worry about it if you don't know how to use it. Some people, I give them a wrench just so they don't get blocked or timed out or whatever. Don't feel obligated to do the mod, you know, to be a mod or whatever. It's good. That's why I have a bunch of mods in here. If there's a crappy comment, like a really bad comment, I mean, if someone is giving me crap, you know, you don't necessarily need to block them or anything like that, or you don't need to hide them from the channel, nothing. If they're just giving me crap, I can take a little bit of crap, but you know, if it's just a nasty comment, something stupid, then you can click on that comment, and then a menu will pop up there. If you're on I know it does if you're on a mobile device. If you're on, I don't know why they were flashing lights at me. If you're on a laptop, I think it might be kind of similar. I've never modded on a laptop, so I don't really know. But from the phone, you just tap on that comment or whatever, and a little menu pops up there. Also, if you want to share links for channels, you can click on the channel, their comment, and you can click to go to their channel. You can go in there, and they'll have the little 3 dots up there by their channel. You click on that, click share, copy their link to your clipboard basically, and then you come back in the chat and double tap the chat bar and paste that URL in there. You can hit send, and that shares that. Adam's in here though. He knows how to do all that if he wants to. He ain't got to. Let's see here. Like the voice said, yeah. Okay, you're all right. Talking about going out there to Ed's. That'd be super awesome to get to hang out with you. We're gonna have some awesome people out there. I've already got a little bit of a team that's gonna be there. So it's gonna be awesome. And I'm hoping that we're going to have all the building materials, because I'm not able to get all of the building materials like insulation, the tin for the roof, stuff like that. I believe somebody will be bringing some electrical stuff to where we can get a box put on there and everything for electrical. I'm trying my best to get everything milled up for siding, for what do you call that? Board and batten siding. And let's see, we're gonna need laborers. We're gonna need some like 3 or 4 inch diameter PVC pipe for gutters for rain catchment. If we can't, you know, if somebody doesn't have like some old used gutters to bring or something, just some you know, 3 inch or 4 inch PVC pipe with some caps, and I think we can use that we'll cut a section out of the top of it or something with a table saw, and basically use some PVC pipe to make our own rain catchment gutters for both sides of the eave. So we need stuff like that, some plumbing stuff, you know, to neck down, say to, I don't know, 2 inch, something to basically make the first flush. I know Adam knows what that is. So if you guys have questions about the rain catchment or something, just what I've said right now, I think he would have a good idea of what I'm talking about, materials that would be needed. You can probably email him. You can email me. I just won't be able to get back to you for a little bit because I'm pretty busy. So, let's see. Yes, tank, lines, and heater installed. Oh, okay. I believe I should be getting over the right lane here. Alright. Lane change completed. We got Benzo Baker said, "Hi, Possum Road." I I'd be happy to help Mama V as well. Sweet. I can't wait to go out there and see her property. So, yeah. Simply Jan said, David, you're on your way to Ed's? Yeah, it's a spur of the moment deal. The first load I was supposed to bring out here, I was actually supposed to get a hold of somebody else that was going to help haul a second load with me, but there will be 2 more loads for sure. I've got her loaded down right now, and I've got another load at the house that I have to. There's some 2x12s of oak and stuff in there, and I don't believe we're going to be using any 2x12s unless it's in some headers or something. But I'm going to cut those down into 2x6s because we need at least 30 2x6s, and I'm hoping somebody will be bringing the 2x4s. It'd be really, really nice to build the walls out of 2x4s instead of like 2x6s, because I really don't know that I have enough logs at my house to actually mill up all the 2x4s for the walls. Trying to mill up all the board and batten siding, going to be kind of running low. Somebody else, I think, was talking about bringing the decking for the roof. So, yeah, we may need some plywood. I'm not sure if we have that covered yet. Some 1-inch decking plywood for the floor. Let's see, that would be, I want to say it's 8 for 16 by 16. Yeah, it'd be 8 sheets of plywood, 1-inch thick, or we could probably even do 3/4 for the to put on the floor. Yeah, and if anybody had like leftover sheetrock or something, you might be able to put some sheetrock in there. I don't know. So I'm trying to get people to email me with things that they can bring or whatever. One person is working on something for me, and I got to talk with them and see what all they've got, you know, what they're bringing or whatever. But pretty sure we may have all the building materials pretty well covered. I'm hoping. Whoa! I just about put somebody in timeout. Shoot, dang! Gotta watch what I'm doing there. I think it was Adam. Her Possum Run. Oh, she said thanks, Adam. I clicked on that for some reason. Acres, Barb. Who's Barb? Is Barb at Ben's Over Acres? Sorry, I ain't never like watched your channel. I just simply can't watch everybody's channel. Let's see. Betty England would go with you, but I'm not going. What? Where you're at? Not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Mom. Adam said, hi, Betty. He's like, hi, Mom. I know that's what he's actually saying. He's like, hi, Mom. Gene Ackland said, I'm scared for you driving while on a live, okay? On an Apple, I'll sure try. Got your back. Thank you. Don't be worried about my driving. I'm not like doing nothing crazy or anything. I'm paying attention to the road. I've been a truck driver for over 21 years, and I've always had, you know, not always, but in the last, well, I don't know, ever since GPS has come out, I've had to deal with that. Like even driving for CFI, they used to have the little, it was an actual like telephone on the dash at one point, and they would call me all the time on that thing, and it didn't take them too long. I guess somebody had an accident doing that, and they stopped calling drivers while they're driving. Has Ed, Simply Jan, has Ed given you my phone number? We need to talk. No, he hasn't. He called me and he said, Simply Jan wants me to give you her phone number, and then he got talking about other stuff and completely forgot it. That's like 2 times now that he's like, I got to give you Simply Jan's phone number. He didn't give it to me. Foreskin said, hello, what's up? Like a Okay. All right, there's Mama V's link for Possum Run Homestead. Let's see, gotta watch SLR in 15 minutes. Oh shoot, I forgot they go live kind of early today. Yeah. A lot of people are too far away, unfortunately. But yeah, it is what it is. What highway you on? I'm not sharing that information right now. I'm somewhere in Missouri. Elaine Skelton. May just got in from trimming my rose bushes. It's 75 here in South Georgia. Love it. So excited to see what gets done. Bless you. Thank you. Well, this person's passing me at the very last second. Shoot, dang. Get it, buddy. JP said, wish I would have known. Yeah. This is a very, last minute thing. The trailer was already loaded from my brother coming out yesterday and helping me. And I went to Harbor Freight today to pick up a fuel can for diesel for the bus. And while I was there, I know that he needs a charge controller. So I just walked over there to see if they had one, and sure enough, they did. So I dipped into his vehicle fund and got it. First I messaged him and I said, sent him a picture. It was kind of funny too because the picture didn't go through. He just got the message and said, will this work? And he said, huh? He was like, what are you talking about? I said, well, I sent you a picture also, but it hasn't got to you yet because my phone was still whirling on that part because I was inside the store. But I said, I found a charge controller at this Harbor Freight. They got one in finally. So I was like, I need to know if this will work. And I ended up going outside so my phone would finally send me the picture. And then he messaged me back and said, yes, that one will work. It looks a little different than the one that came in his kit, but it does the same thing. All right, so ended up buying that. And he said, when are you coming out? Well, I know that we had planned on probably end up being next weekend to give me time to mill up some more, and also kind of waiting on the weather to try to dry up. I looked at the weather and it's even showing some rain and stuff like next Monday and Tuesday. And I was like, oh my gosh. I wanted to call you and be like, hey, you want to go now? But I need to get over there and get back before this bad weather hits. So, yeah. And just a spur of the moment deal. Dadgum, I got 41 people in here right now. Let's see. Simply Jansen. Thank you, Adam. I guess when you do Adam, you share her link or something. Hey, there's Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. Hey, hey. He said joining at lunch. Okay. My mom said would go with you, but not sure where you're at now. Well, I'm far, far away from you. I'm probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours from you, Mom. I don't want to, let people know where I'm at right now, because, there could be someone in here watching to be like, I know this guy's overweight, or, try to cause me some problem or something to get me pulled over or something crap like that, so I just gotta, for right now, I ain't saying where I'm at. I'm in Missouri. Not saying that any of you guys would do that, but I know there are some people that watch my channel and they don't comment, and but let's just say I figured out what was wrong with the brakes on my trailer, and somebody sabotaged my trailer. And I figured out, I started really thinking about it, and a while back when there was a Suburban parked out in front of my house twice in one day, and I called the cops out there, and when the cops got there, all right, let me go back a little. Before the cops got there, I went over there with a flashlight, and I looked in the vehicle. It was parked right in between my house and my neighbor's house. It was actually in my neighbor's yard, in the ditch. And I was like, this is weird, all right? It was twice that it was there that day. And so I went over to my neighbor's house, knocked on his door, asked him if if it was somebody visiting him that just parked really stupid off in the ditch, partway in the road. And he said no. He came out there with me. We looked all through it, through the windows with the flashlight. Nobody was in it. And had no idea where these people were. So I called the county. The county came out. And when they came out, there was people in it. So I was like, where were they when I was outside? So I'm guessing, and they didn't cut all the way through the cord on my trailer, and it was up underneath in there where they cut it. So it's not like it was just some, damage that, happened to it or something like that. But they cut just about halfway into that cord. So I ended up finding out that was the main reason. Of course, after buying a trailer brake controller, and that still didn't fix it. So go figure, right? But anyways, we got the brakes working really good now. That's awesome. I got really good stopping power, so we're good there. Simply Jan said I emailed you. All right, thank you, Jan. Stay off the rumble strips. That wind is pushing me pretty hard. Grumpy Grandpa said, I like a bully. Adam, I really hope you get to make it to Shooting Egg Fest. That was fun getting to hang out with you. Some of my favorite people are Grumpy Grandpa and Adam. we just kind of click. Michael Bully said, wish I would have known as well. Yeah, well, this trip over there right now, I'm just going over there. I've got some dunnage, like what flatbedders use, on the very top of the stack. I'm going to throw those 3 down, and I'm just going to start offloading the lumber and stacking it up somewhere out there at the new property. And hopefully when I get there, he'll be there. He'll be off work, hopefully, or soon after. And I'll give him the charge controller, and then I'm going to be headed back. So I'm not really going to be there for very long this time. I don't know. We might do a live. I don't know. Let's see here. Wait for that pickup to try to pass me or something. Like the bully said, I'm so far behind on what everyone is doing. Yeah. I know you're studying for emergency response stuff or something, right? Oh, look at that. Get them, Dragonflies. Thank you so much. She's on it. Dragonflies is on it today. She got that bot or whatever that was. Let's see here. Dragonfly said, yes, weather's supposed to get nasty. Yeah, I think that's tomorrow. So, it was supposed to rain today, but over here, it went from I think a 50 or 60% chance of rain today to a 30%. And I said, well, a 30% chance, I don't think it's going to rain. It might be a sprinkle or two. And then I think for the snow and freezing mix tomorrow, I want to say it's at 30 or 40% chance. So, we may not get anything. That would be super awesome if we don't. I know if it does not do any of this nasty snow, or if we don't get any precipitation, I am going to bust my butt to try to get a whole nother load of lumber cut. So I'll have 2 loads, and I'll be getting a hold of JB, and we'll see if we can get out there, because it'd be great to get out there while it's kind of dry, and see if we can get his trailer moved. Yeah, I don't think my truck can do it because it's only 2-wheel drive. Let's see here. Happy Hen Homestead, howdy howdy. See, Gene Ackland said, gonna go for now. Bless you, David. Thank you. Stay safe. JB said, Possum Run, I will call you as soon as the live is over. I did see the message on Instagram. Mama V, if you would, could you send me your phone number? I don't know. I'm hoping I can do something by that time. I don't want to put too much information out there. I'm hoping I have this other project here done by then. If you'd like to support David's channel, donations are accepted. Thank you, Adam. As you guys might notice also, I have a manager on my channel now. My brother, I put him as a manager, and he has done something really awesome. I didn't notice it until I started to do this this live, and I was going in there to put stuff in the description, and he has already, I mean, he's on the ball. He's went in there, he's listed my my bonfire store, stuff like that, and everything. So yeah, my YouTube channel ought to start looking a lot more professional now that I've got him working on that. Let's see here. Simply Jan said, wow, Psycho. What are you talking about, Jan? You're welcome, JB. Alright, Adam said, I hope to make it. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. Simply Jan said, do you have a tarp to cover the wood? No, they don't need cover. It can be rained on for a long time. It's oak. There's lots of barns around here with oak siding on them, and they last hundreds of years. The only thing is, like, if it's in contact with the ground, it'll rot out, probably within a year or two at the bottom. Adam said, yes, emergency medical response. I think, didn't you say that's what you did in the military? Like, or part of what you did was you were like a certified emergency medical responder or something? I don't know. It's been a little bit since I talked to you about that stuff. We got Roberta's Artistic Adventures. Howdy, howdy. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Hi all. Cindy Brown. What's up, Cindy Brown? Now I just want to talk about something here real briefly. Not that I got bent out of shape about it or anything, but I rewatched my live from the other day because I had a feeling I was missing some comments and stuff, and I looked through, watching the chat and everything, and somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they had made a comment asking, why I would just, abandon my kids like that or something. I think it said, how could you abandon your kids like that? I'm not abandoning my kids. My kids don't want to move with me. My wife wants a divorce. I don't. This is not something I'm doing. So, I mean, I'm not having nothing to do with that. I mean, my wife wants a divorce. She's wanted a divorce for years, is what she said. That's what she said for years, right? And so I've tried to keep us together for many years, you know, just biting the bullet and putting up with whatever. And, you know, it's got to the point where now I'm really unhappy. And honestly, I would be a lot less stressed out. My ulcer would probably go away if I was by myself. And I want to buy a piece of land that is completely paid for. Use my tax return this year. I did file my taxes. I will almost get enough back to buy that piece of property. My wife already got her half of it up front, so her part's already took care of. I just got to wait for mine to come in, and then I will be trying to find a property. Somebody already bought up the property that I wanted, or it's just not listed anymore. It may or may not still be available. But yeah, that one, it's not up there anymore. So that's a big bummer. I thought it was going to be like the perfect property, but that will be over in Oklahoma. And I'll be closer to, you know, having the availability of the Indian healthcare. You know, the kids being with my wife, they get, you know, Medicaid and everything. I can't get it, even though I don't technically, I don't have like a JOB. I'm self-employed, so they won't let me be on it or whatever. And so I need, you know, I am Indian, and I can get, you know, free healthcare through the Indian. I just got to get my card redone because I've lost my card. So I got to go through like all that stuff with them. I've sent paperwork into them to get them to send me one, but I ain't heard from them yet. And, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I'm not abandoning my kids. I mean, my oldest son is already 18 and he has already moved out. My youngest son is 16. He's got his driver's license. He's got a job, going to school. He don't want to, you know, move schools or whatever. My daughter is 14 and she would rather live with her mom. I completely understand that, and I'm not going to try and uproot my kids. I'm not abandoning them. I seen that comment and I was like, did I seriously not see that in that live? So I just wanted to address that and just make it clear, you know, as to what's going on. If it was up to me, you know, I would stay with her. But you know what? I finally just said the kids are pretty much grown, and you know, they don't want to move away from there. I want to be debt free, and you know, my wife has a job now. It's not a full-time job. She only works like 3 days a week, but they're actually talking about putting her on full-time now, so that should work out for her. She's already, you know, told me, I don't know if it's true or not, but she's already told me she's already got another place to live, so and she's waiting to move in to that place, which, you know, would help me out, because if they move out of that house, it will make it easier for me to get it cleaned up, fixed up, and ready to sell. So, you know, everything should kind of work out there. You know, of course, I'm gonna probably have to get a job, you know, to be able to start making those payments again once I figure out what the bank is doing. Still haven't heard from them. They're dragging their feet. I think they're waiting for interest rates to go up so they can nail me with a super high interest rate on the refinance. That's just my feeling. But you know what? As soon as I can, I'll have it fixed up and on the market to sell it. If I put it on the market right now, I would probably lose money. There's just a lot that needs to be done to it. And I'm not asking for people to come help me out to, you know, fix these problems or whatever. I've had some people email me. I may take you up on that, but where my thoughts are, with that is I don't have the money to buy the materials or anything. One of the big problems is the well. There's something wrong with the well. It's very low pressure right now. The pump itself won't build up to pressure. And the other thing is the heat there hasn't worked for years. The only heat that works on it, on the big house heater, is the emergency strips. And that costs a lot of money. It raises our electric bill up crazy in the wintertime. So we try not to use that. But anyway, I think I covered everything there that I needed to cover. Just so the person that asked that question knows, I am not abandoning my kids. I mean, they're at the age now where they definitely can decide who they want to live with and stuff. And, you know, they'd rather live with their mom that lets them do anything and everything they want. I'm not that lenient, so yeah, I'm more of a parent, not their best friend. Simply Jan said, I'm cooking supper and listening. Shoot, dang, I might have to stop by, Jan. Just kidding. It's going to be kind of late when I get back home. I don't need to be doing nothing like that. SLR is live, so I'm going to mute here and leave this on in the background. Take care of them. All right. Thanks, Cindy Brown. Adam said I did EMT and combat lifesaver in the Army. That's awesome, man. That's pretty much what I heard that my grandpa did in World War II. I was told that my grandpa, what he did was, like, he was the guy that rode in a helicopter. I think there was only a couple of helicopters at that time or something, and he was a medic. He rode in a helicopter, and he was the guy that went out and grabbed guys and brought them and drug them into the helicopter, got them in the basket or whatever, and then they flew off. He got shot in the leg, and the story I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but this is a story I heard. He went, grabbed a guy, was dragging him back to the helicopter, and my grandpa just had a sidearm. And he's dragging this guy, and this other dude's getting ready to shoot him. He went to pull his sidearm out, and in doing so, he inadvertently shot himself in the leg, which caused him to fall down and not get shot by the other guy, which saved both of their lives. And I guess another guy come help get them both in the helicopter. And many years later, that bone, they left the bullet in his leg. And so many years later, like when I was, I don't know how old I was, 7 to 10 years old, probably, gangrene set in my grandpa's leg. It ended up going to both legs after they amputated one leg. The gangrene went over to the other leg and affected it. Then they ended up amputating that one, and then he passed away that night after they amputated the other one. So that's the story on my grandpa Hood. Berta's Artistic Adventure said, "I'm so sorry, David." Yeah, I'm about over it. I've seen this coming for a long time. All my friends and everybody, know about it. Like, I just tried to make the best of it as I could. Maybe our relationship will get better once we split up. I don't even know if she'll actually get a divorce. She'll probably just split up for a while or something. I don't know. But it's not a major change for me because I've spent the last 20 some odd years over the road and not at home, not around her. So I mean, it's not really changing a whole lot for me. It is stressful, but it hurts me. But I mean, it is what it is, and I'm done. I'm just done with it. Adam said, "Call me after you're live." All right. Mike Boy said, "Hit that thumbs up, guys." David, you owe no one your reasons. Yeah, I like to explain myself, and I just don't want anyone to assume that I'm abandoning my kids, or I don't want anyone to assume that, you know, splitting up with my wife is anything to do with me or my doing or anything. If it wasn't for me, we would have been split up a long time ago. Long time ago. Like, literally a couple of years after we got together. But, you know, we had our first kid pretty soon after we first got together. And, you know, I made a pact with myself or with God or whatever. I just said, you know what, I will be there, you know, to make sure, you know, they're raised, provided for, and everything. And I mean, they're pretty well raised now. And you know, I think it'd just be best that we do split up. I mean, it happens, right? In some relationships that happens. My mom and my dad, you know, they had their, you know, spats and whatnot. They split up. I've had stepdad and stuff like that. You know, it's not the end of the world. So. Awesome Run said, went back and forth between lives, but can't get chat to work on either. Possum Run, hopefully you're still in here, but if you would, email me your number, or we'll shoot here after a while. I'll send you my phone number on Instagram. Let's see, Possum Run, so we'll watch later, or rewatch later. Elaine Skeleton Bay, I agree with Tina. Tina who? Tina, my wife? Is that what you're saying? Who? Like, alright, Tina who? Let's see. I was infantry, but we like to have at least one guy with medical training on each squad. Wow, sad story. I don't mean to bring y'all down and make you sad or nothing. I just wanted to address that. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way too, you know, like just as somebody would somehow from that live construe that I was abandoning my kids. I was just like, how? Like, I don't get it. But anyways, Tina Buck said, oh yeah, I'm from divorced parents and I survived. Yeah. Myers Kid said, what's up, David? Drive safe. I am driving safe. I know, I'm as bad as Ed driving a semi-truck. I'm not driving a semi-truck right now. Ed do his live driving a semi-truck, staring at the chat. I have a very good safe following distance. I think I can turn the camera around here and show you guys if I can get it there. See, got a trash truck way up there. He's a good 8-9 seconds following distance ahead of me. Yeah. Tina Buxell, I'm not your wife, hello. Well, I didn't see you in here, Tina, but my wife's name is Tina also. I thought somebody in here was siding with my wife. I was like, oh no, you don't. Don't you be siding with my wife. I mean, she's not a bad person, but over the years, she's become like quite mean to me. Like, she don't even treat me like with the respect of a normal person. And I have really gotten tired of it. I'm just like, I'll walk away, I'll go get in the truck and leave, and just be like, nope, I'm not putting up with it no more. I'm not listening to it. There's a lot of other stuff I'm not going to talk about. My mom knows all about it. And, I mean, I'm definitely the one on the right. I'll just say that. That's funny though. I'm not sure why. I didn't see it here. I didn't know Tina Boxell was in here. Respect goes a long way. Yeah, it does. I mean, here's just a little thing, right? If you roll over in bed and your arm touches her and she flips out, like, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Little things like that, but there's big things too. Really big things and major problems. Like, listen, I'm not your wife either. You got that right, Adam. I ain't that kind. Sorry. Can't believe it. I am caught up in the chat, guys. Kind of slowed down. Went down to 27 people. Everybody jumped over there to SLRs. But should I go live whenever I get over there to Ed's place? Should we go live? It's all good. I gotta laugh. That was a good one, because I didn't know there was any other Tinas in here. I don't know everybody by their name, so I mean, your name is actually, it's obviously right there in it. Some channels, they don't have their name in their channel name, and so I don't know them, by their actual name. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. Yep, go live when you get there. Adam said yes, go live. The storms are going to start about 6 o'clock, so you may want to think about going tonight. It's gonna be pretty nasty. Going tonight? What do you mean? Going home tonight? I'm definitely going home tonight. I ain't staying over here. Jan, I believe you live kind of over this direction too. It was starting to look a little bit nasty over there at the house, but I mean, it was only a 30% chance of rain. I didn't look at the radar, so I am kind of missing out on that. Let's see, Roberta's Artistic Adventure said, always go live. Your channel, and how you serve others is interesting to us, and we want to watch. Yeah, and some people out there, probably not you guys, but I know some people might think that I'm doing this for the views, I'm doing this for to get more subscribers and stuff. I mean, I'm not gaining any subscribers so far. I still haven't hit 3,000 as far as I know. If I get subscribers from this and everything, that's great. I do YouTube to get subscribers. I do YouTube to make money. I do it also because I like doing it. It's fun most of the time. Sometimes, like when you sit down and you've got a video to edit, like the video I have to edit on my computer at home right now, that is literally 5 days worth of footage. It starts to become a nightmare, and you sit down and you've got a headache and you just can't focus. That's when it's not fun. And you sit down and you start editing, and nothing is just going like how you picture it in your head or whatever, and then you just say the heck with it, you ixnay it all, you gotta start all over. That was kind of yesterday, but my brother came out. That was super awesome. I got one of those big ring lights now. I'm not sure if I can, I'll use it, but I don't think I can actually have it facing towards me. I may have to, I might have to do some kind of whiteboard and face it towards the whiteboard. The problem is that ring reflects on my glasses, and it looks crazy because I have, the two white rings of light on my glasses reflecting back. So it's super awesome. I like it. It has, you can change the color from like cool super awesome. Thank you, TJ, if you watch this. Oh, excuse me. David, don't worry about what the naysayers say. Easy, people. Come on. Stay in your lane there, bud. Don't worry about what the naysayers say. Your true friends will support you. Yeah. I do have some people out there that support me, you know, financially to be able to do this stuff a little bit. I mean, it would definitely be nice to have a little bit more to, you know, be able to, you know, pay for everything, like to help out with some other things, like, you know, maybe some tires on the truck or something, some repairs on the truck, things like that. But that, I believe, will come in due time. I don't want to seem like I'm out here just all the time asking you guys to help me out and stuff. There's a certain amount of it I need to do myself also. Just like, you know, there's a certain amount of the work that Ed is going to have to do himself. Right now, what I'm kind of struggling with is like, how much do we make Ed do? You know, I know we're going to have him right in there the 2 days that we're doing this. If he's not in there working, it ain't going to get done. Nobody else is doing anything unless he's working. So, I don't know. He said something about, he texted me earlier, said that they changed his days off, so that could change, like, whether or not this is on a weekend or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's maybe just for this weekend. I really don't know. But anyways, we got to figure out like who's filming and all this stuff. I'm kind of torn back and forth. I mean, I'm gonna have to film, and you know, because there's people that have donated for this to happen, and so I definitely feel obligated to film it to an extent, to be able to share that with those of you who have, you know, donated to helping make this happen. So I have to film some of this, but I'm not going to be like on the camera all the time. I may just have to do like some time lapse and stuff like that. Just kind of set the camera up so you guys can watch. I want to set him up for success. I want to, you know, have materials there, get the biggest part of it done, right? And then leave some things there for him to do on weekends and stuff where he can do videos on it. Because if we come in there and we just do everything for him, that is not helping his channel. That is literally taking content away from him. And so some things like, you know, we can take PVC pipe out there, cut the stuff, have it ready, whatever. And then he can do videos on putting that up, whatever, explaining whatever. You know, probably leave some projects like that, but I want it to be a dried-in cabin by the time we leave there, and hopefully even have a wood-burning stove installed so he can be using wood for heat instead of kerosene. So basically a dried-in building is what we need to do. I would say probably interior walls and things like that is probably going to be up to him to do later on. So he can make it how he likes. We do have blueprints that show some interior walls for a bathroom and a bedroom division. And I think we're going to leave that up to him to figure out over time. Once he moves into the space, he can really get a feel for how he wants it to be and make it his own. So I don't want to be doing this and seem like I'm, you know, taking content away from him, that sort of thing. I truly believe, you know, in wanting to help him out is at the same time not really helping his channel. And so we don't need to do everything for him. We need to leave some content for him to do over time. But I just want to try to, you know, set him up for success. Like a boy said, will a 4x4 F-150 help out there? Maybe. I don't know if it would move his, it might move his trailer, but I think JB is bringing a 3/4 ton out the next time I come down to move it. If we can have another 4x4 there, that might be a good thing in case somebody was to get stuck. So I mean, yeah, a 4-wheel drive there could definitely, you know, help out. Like Billy said, I'm an hour away from the jam. Jan said, Adam, we definitely have to visit. Absolutely, man. Adam's asking if you're doing another Carthage meetup. There's TJ. What's up? Hey, TJ, thank you so much for what you've already done. I seen that. I went in to put in like PayPal and stuff like that, just a few things in the description. I see what you did, and I'm like, dang, that looks all professional and stuff now. I haven't really looked at my channel to see if my bonfire store is down below the video. Guys, let me know if that's down below the video right now, because I don't know. Simply Jans and Adam, I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. Elizabeth Rojas, oh, okay. Hey, Terrence. You can call him TJ. Yeah, I got a little bit of a clip yesterday. We didn't do much of any recording or anything yesterday, but I got to thinking about it. I was like, I need to do some recording of us on the mill, you know. So I have a little bit of a clip, you know. It was super awesome getting to hang out with my brother yesterday and run the mill and everything. I think he's watched enough of my videos on milling and stuff that, like, I think I could probably let him loose on that mill. He'd do really good. He was working my butt off. Like, he's pulling boards off the mill, and, you know, just, I'm having to get after him, you know, and try to keep up with him. It was pretty cool. Like the boy said, JB called my guest at some point. She was asking if Adam was going to Men's. I was like, man, what am I missing out on here? I'm in Springyfield right now. Springyfield. We got Jake in here. I miss Jake. Hey, there he is. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Afternoon. From what I understand, Nunya is supposed to be coming out to help move the trailer. I haven't talked to Ed about that yet to find out what that plan is. So, I mean, if he's coming out, JB may not have to do that. The crazy thing is, like, I think we're supposed to get rain Monday, Tuesday of next week. So we may not be able to move this trailer just yet. I'm hoping we can do this by not this weekend, but next weekend. If we can get everything together by then, that's when I think I'd like to get it done. I got to find out from Ed, like, when his days off are, because he said something to me in a message that they changed his days off. So he might have to tell his boss that they need to change it back. Simply Jan said Ed and I will be running a live for the mill. Awesome. Ed's going to have to do some work, though. He's going to have to be in there building. I don't want people trying to tell him that he just stood back while everybody else built his cabin for him. I don't want that to happen. Because that's a bunch of garbage, and I don't want to put that crap on him, for lack of better words. happen. I know he will. If not, I'm gonna like pull him to the side and be like, look, man, you're gonna have to like bust it. You're gonna have to get in there, show people what you're doing. I will try to, record a little bit so I have some video on it. That I don't want to be holding the camera all day though. That's for sure. I might be a cut guy. I might be the guy like, nailing things together or something. I don't know. Got to try to figure out who all's there and what their qualities or strengths are, and try to put, people in charge of doing certain things that they're really good at. I have been a crew leader before, so I'm just saying afternoon, Jen. Ed is so excited and humble. I can't hardly read it, the phone's shaking. And the chat's disappeared on me. See you when you get there. Alright. Well, this car doesn't know how to merge. People. Greenfield. Elizabeth said, give him any fish. And yeah, I know that one. Yeah. I mean, that's true too. I mean, I know he knows how to build and everything. That's why I want him on my team. Whenever we, I don't know who else we're going to help out there and do this sort of thing for. In doing this right here, I kind of expect that he is going to be able to help me at some point. Whenever I find, the next person that I'm going to help out or whatever. Not just me, the community, because this right here is definitely not just me. This right here would not be happening without this community that we have here. So it is definitely the community that's making this happen. And basically, the way I look at it is I am working for those of you in the community that is putting into this. You're the boss. I'm an employee. I'm the guy out here trying to make it happen. So, for those of the people out there who think I should go get a job, this is my job, and you guys are my employer, okay? It may not pay me very good just yet, but one day it might, all right? So, and the best part about it is I'm doing what I love to do. That's the best part about it. This is something I truly love doing. This is why I'm doing it, because if I didn't love doing this, I would not be doing it. I can do any job out there. I can go work in a machine shop. I've got experience doing that. I can drive a semi-truck. I've got tons of experience doing that. I can work in construction. What else? I can do welding. I can go work on a pipeline if I wanted. I can get recertified and all that kind of stuff. Literally, I can pretty much do any job I want. But this is a job that I love doing, guys. So I hope you all understand why I'm making a lot of sacrifices to try to make this something. I get a lot of really super awesome comments from people. A phone call I was on just the other day, somebody was sitting there telling me, man, what you are doing is going to be huge. I just feel it. And I kind of had one of those moments where I was just like, yeah, this could truly become something huge. I mean, who knows? I mean, this could get in front of a television network and they could want to sign us up or something. And I could build a crew and we would all be getting paid to go around and do this stuff. It could turn into something like that. I mean, that is a possibility. I don't really foresee that happening, but it could, right? That is a possibility. So, and you guys are here on the ground floor. You guys are the real OGs here. So thank you guys so much for being here and watching and supporting. It's super awesome. You guys mean a lot to me. You don't even know. So got crazy drivers up here in front of me, like flying around and cutting over in front of me. It's nuts. can't see the chat right now, but I'm taking an exit, so I can't touch it. The trailer brakes work really good. I just barely put my foot on that brake pedal. I can feel it slowing me down. It's a pretty good load. If you guys seen the thumbnail of this video, you can tell that's a heavy load. I wish it was pine because it would be light, but it's not. It's oak and it's super heavy. Yeah, I don't know if this lane ends or not. I'll stay here for a bit. 30 people in here, 37 thumbs up. Shoot bang, guys. What is that? Oh, like a bully, got him. Way to do it there, man. Let's see. Ed is humbled that he had to ask. Yeah. The whole time he was just like, man, I could not believe I got stuck. I was like, hey, it happens, you know. The sad thing was, like, that some people that are closer, you know, that asked to come out and help didn't. I don't know who that was, but I was just told that there was a few people that were really close by within, you know, 30, 40 minutes or so, and they didn't come out. I don't even think he reached out to Adam, though, because I know Adam, if he could, he would have been there, that's for sure. Adam's a super awesome dude. Nunya, Texas, said, there is no plan, he said, but he let me know when, just give me some advance. Yeah, so right now, what I'm hoping is that not this weekend, but next weekend. I mean, if a certain person gets a hold of me and says they have the material, they're available this coming up weekend, and we got all the materials and everything, and I can put a notice out there, it could happen this coming up weekend. So, yeah. But I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's when his trailer has to be moved. Matter of fact, if his trailer's there, it might be in the way. I don't know. Like a boy said, Jake, I want to get more birds from you. He needs some more quail. Possum Run said, sorry, had to go for a bit, back now. I may be behind Possum Run, but send me a message, Possum Run, on Instagram. Like, send me your phone number, please, so I can get a hold of you. Let's see. Simply Dan said, we're bringing a chop saw. Is it a 12-inch chop saw, Jan? I'm hoping somebody can bring a 10-inch, like a contractor's table saw. I really don't want to get that big table saw of mine out in the weather. So if somebody that's coming out, if you have like one of those, like a D-Wall 10-inch table saw, so we can rip boards, that would be super awesome. That is one thing I definitely got to put on the list and try to make sure somebody's going to bring that out. I've got a chop saw. It's a Cobalt 12-inch that can cut the 4x4 timbers and stuff. If it's just a 10-inch, it might be a little difficult, but I'll also be bringing my skill saw, so we'll have that. That can almost take care of anything. I guess I'll have to bring the chainsaw too for like the big timbers, because those creosote timbers, you don't want to use a chop saw on those. We'll just use a chainsaw to cut that stuff. Like Boy said, when are you going, Jan? I think she's going on the build day. I'm really thinking the build day is probably going to be not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm not sure what date that is, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Right now, it's really getting materials and just knowing that we have virtually all the materials that are going to be needed, and then getting a date set up. Trying to get everything billed. Adam, I know you know what that's like. Trying to bill my back's hurting pretty good, and so this nasty weather that's coming in is giving me a little bit of a reprieve. I was sitting there this morning just thinking, it's like, well, what am I going to do today? I got something else stuck in the filter in the diesel heater, so I just decided that I'm going to switch it, clean the tank out, switch it back over to straight diesel, because I can't even see in the tank with that used motor oil in there, and I don't really have a strainer to strain out that stuff, so I'm just going to try to clean out the tank, switch it over to diesel. So I needed to get a jug. My old diesel jug has a hole in it, so I ended up going to Harbor Freight to get one of those, and that's when I found this right here. I was kind of surprised because all the stores around here are out of those. So I seen that and I was like, he really needs that bad. So he can charge his phone and stuff like that without having to run the generator. That generator is costing him an arm and a leg. So, I sent him a picture of it and everything, and he's like, well, when are you bringing it out? And I said, well, I've got a load right now of wood already on the trailer. I just got to throw some straps on it and head your way. And I said, this right here, that's reason enough for me to fill up with gas and head on over, because there's going to be more loads of wood to have to carry over there. So, yeah. There's M&C Family Homestead. What's up, Al? Adam's like, hey, neighbor. Got people that don't know how to merge, so I gotta match my speed with them. I don't like jumping over into the left lane. We got people coming into the lane. I want to slow them down. I'm starting to get in the hills. M&C said, hello, Jan. How's things going? Simply Jan said, Adam, as soon as I get the date. And I really appreciate y'all being like open with this and everything and being available. It's super awesome. But definitely I'm trying my best. I should have everything I can possibly get milled by not this coming up weekend, but the next weekend. Should have, I'll probably be out of logs at that point. Logs that are, usable for what we need. Anyway, Simply Jan said March 12th to 13th. I will be out of town. Yeah, I will too, Jan. I'm hoping I have gas money for that date. Or those dates, I guess. Let's see. M&C said, going okay, getting ready for more baby goats. Shoot, dang, man. That's awesome. You're popping goats out like crazy. Like a boy said, I can't do it that weekend either, man. Is that... That's not it, is it? Not this weekend, but the next coming up weekend is not the 12th and 13th, right? Please tell me it's not. Because if it is, we may have to move Ed's up to, this coming up weekend. I don't have a calendar in front of me, so I can't tell. Let's see. This is still February, and I think the weekend after next is still in February, if I'm thinking right. I don't know. Awesome run. I said, okay, I will send it to you, David. All right. Yay! Now I know you heard me. Yeah, it sucks I'm missing out on SLRs. I didn't realize, what date it was, all that. I can't keep track of it. I'm just not even gonna try. I got way more stuff on my brain right now, and I am definitely not stepping on their toes. So. Yeah, possum runs that do not schedule for March 12th and 13th, please. Yeah, I've got other things to do on March 12th and 13th, possum run. I will not be at Ed's on March 12th and 13th. I just passed the DOT. Like a boy said, all the birds, Jake, all the birds, all of them. It's a big saw, and we have a table saw. Awesome. All right, that's awesome. I really saw it get rusted up. I was hoping somebody had like maybe like an aluminum top contractor saw or something. That'd be super awesome. But yes, all the birds. Like I said, I will be in class till the 25th, anytime after March 1st. I can go all day. That sucks. Yeah, I'd like to get this done as soon as I possibly can. None saying, got emus on the way. Heck yeah, man. That's exciting. Adam said he'll mess you, Jake. Let's see. Okie dokie. I don't know. What's so sad is, Kevin, I'll have to tell you next weekend will be perfect. Next weekend would be perfect to build Ed's. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Harbor Freight is the only place that sells those systems. Next weekend is Friday the 25th. Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th. Alright. Alright, the 12th and 13th is almost a month away. Okay. Yeah. I was starting to sweat bullets there. JB Conway, Possum Run Homestead. David just said next weekend. Did I? Man, you guys are putting me on the spot now. I gotta push that sawmill really hard. Next weekend would be great. If we can get people to bring enough 2x4s out for the walls and some 2x6s. I might be short on 2x6s. I'm trying to get the board and batten siding done. And right now I've got probably just a little under 300 square feet of board and batten done. Well, basically just the board. And we'll need a table saw, I think, to probably rip those in half to make the battens. So, MNC said, nice seeing y'all. Gotta get back to work before rain hits. It's gate to make, still to clean up, stall to clean up. I don't like these curves here. Yes, next weekend is still February. That's what I was thinking. Like a bully. So thanks, JB. I can do the 26th. literally got to have like a calendar like right in front of my face to make sense of it all. Here's another DOT. Hope you like my strapping job on the boards. Nothing's moved back there yet, so I think we're still good. Jamie said next weekend is the 25th, 26th, the 27th. And Adam said he could do the 26th. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and try to call it. I would say we really want to do it this weekend, the 26th, 27th. You know, when Adam can come out. That'd be super awesome. I'd like to plan on that. But I do need to talk with Ed about that first. So I guess we'll probably do a live when I'm there with him after we get this stuff unloaded. So yeah, we'll do a live a little bit later and talk about that. Awesome runs, and next weekend would be perfect for Ed's build. All right. And I sure hope we have like all the 2x6s and stuff by then. I might be short on 2x6s. I didn't realize like some of my logs were actually, well, the telephone poles was rotted. There's Joy Bless Live. Howdy, howdy. March 4th through 6th is 2 weeks from now. I was really wanting to get it done in the next 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure we can do that like on the 26th or that weekend. I got to talk to this other person that's possibly going to be bringing some materials out and see what they've got. This dude's got a big old motor in the bed of his truck. That's a heavy load for that truck right there. Back up. Looks like a big old 7.3 liter diesel. Nice speeding up. I ain't gonna pass it. Drivers, I'm telling you. Crazy drivers. Look at this guy. 80 mile an hour popping by me. Well, he's probably only doing 75. Like that guy right there. Man, I'm caught up in the chat again. Look at that. Scott. Is Scott rambling with the brooms? Is that what it is? Is that your name? Okay, there you go. Roberta's Artistic Adventures told me that. Hello, Scott, with Rambling with the Broom. Likeable, he said March 4th through 6th would be best for me. I could come each day. Next weekend, I could only do Saturday. Now, this is a freaking hill right here, I'm telling you what. Hang on, I'm down to 45 mile an hour already. Got her in low gear. Scott is his name. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. I got no guarantees. I am terrible with people's names. Unless you put an impression on me like Jan. You cannot forget Jan's name. She is something else. Man. All right, guys. Well, I'm getting a little bit closer, so I think I'm gonna be getting off here. I really think I'm wanting to aim for not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm guessing that's around the 26th or whatever. Saturday will be the 26th. But I do need to talk with Ed about his days off when they are, because he definitely needs to be there for it. So I gotta talk with him first. So nothing is set in stone yet. But if you need a dried-in cabin, the sooner the better. Yeah, I mean, he's got that trailer there. As long as it's not like snowing and ice and stuff outside, he is able to get down that road. I know that he's went down it at least once. I don't know if he's still walking or not. I don't know, he's kind of risking getting stuck again a little bit. It ain't as bad as what it was when there was snow and ice on the ground. The snow and ice just added a whole nother like level of slickness to it. I mean, the way the road is now with it just wet and muddy, I'm pretty sure I could go up and down it with my pickup. Not too worried about that. If he had a cabin there that he could move stuff into, I would drive down there with just the pickup without the trailer and, you know, get some of the other stuff and he can move into that cabin. But what I'm worried about there is I could leave or whatever and, you know, he could go to work and then somebody could come out there and repossess that cabin with his stuff in it. We don't want that. So as soon as he can get that trailer moved, or the sooner he can get that trailer moved, the better. Or the sooner we can get the cabin built, the better. So. Possum Runs and David, check your Instagram when you can. All right. I did see your message earlier, Possum Run. I didn't have a chance to reply back or anything. But definitely would like for that to happen. I'm sitting praying for you, David. I'm going to need it with these crazy drivers around here. My name is only 3 letters. That's why it's so easy to remember, Jan. It's only 3 letters. Adam's absolutely joy blessed life. I'm just stating what I can help for. Yeah, it'd be really awesome to have Adam there too. I mean, that would be a huge, huge help. He's got lots of building experience. He has lots and lots of like off-grid experience. And I would definitely, like to have him there for maybe like helping set up the solar. Maybe even him and Ed can do a video together or something, something like that. When different channels get together, it helps them both out. So that would be super awesome. If I could help make that happen, that would be really great. I need to also look at the weather, and so like what he's talking about, like right at the beginning of March, if the weather is looking to be a lot better and warmer for everybody, if this weekend or next weekend is going to be nasty cold, I am not going to want to schedule it for that, because like everybody's going to be like sleeping in tents or maybe even just in a hotel or in your vehicle. There's no accommodations out there, which reminds me I'm probably going to have to bring a bucket and my privacy tent out there. So there's some sort of restroom for people to use, but we want it to be the most conducive to getting things done. And if it's super cold, if it's 30 degrees outside, that's not very conducive to getting things done. So that's part of the planning process also. All right, so we want to try and make the best of everything and make it as pleasant of a experience for everybody. I'll say the number on Instagram, okay. said see y'all on the next live. Be safe, David. Tell Ed I said hi. Alright. Hopefully you can pop in here in a little while. I think he gets off work around 4 or something like that. I'm hoping we'll have the trailer unloaded and be able to go live, hopefully before it gets like dark. It will probably be around dark, I would imagine. But I'm hoping we can go live before it gets dark so we can kind of show things around there and whatnot. Are we there yet? Nah. Man, I'm always falling behind. People drive crazy on that road. Yeah, they do. They're probably thinking I'm driving super slow. I'm only doing 60. I think the speed limit on this road is 65. I could be wrong. Might be 70. 60 ain't too bad. But when I hit these hills right here, it slows me down to 45. Let's see. I got Don Lee in here. Did I miss you, Don Lee? Might be all the cops and all the caps. Elizabeth, you're right. You're typing in all caps. I don't know how to turn that off. My manager might do that one of these days. Let me figure it out. I can't figure it out, that's for sure. I don't know all the ins and outs of how to do all that stuff in the settings and everything. Can't find everything. They don't make YouTube Studio very easy. I mean, there's so many like different menus to go into to do this or that. It's just weird. So many different things you can do on YouTube. There's Sandy Wilkerson. Howdy, howdy. Alright, well, I'm going to be getting off here because I'm fixing to be getting into the back country. So, yeah. I'm going to have to hop off here, guys. So, we'll see you later. I'm taking my exit right now. Alright, bye. Have a good one. See ya.